I'll show.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces.
Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another G-Mineo Weekly update. We've got a lot of exciting things happening or that have happened over the last week in gaming and that are coming up this week. Starting with, just like I said in the intro, somebody over the weekend made $1.56 million by selling an original sealed copy of Mario 64. To all those moms out there who said there was never going to be any money in video games, you're still largely right. For most people, there's nothing in there at all, but you know, it's possible. That's all I'm saying. Sony State of Play. You guys, the Sony State of Play happened on Thursday, July 8th, and some really exciting things happened. We saw a lot of drops for a lot of different trailers, but I think the two most exciting things that came about from this are the new look at the gameplay from Bethesda's Deathloop and the director's cut of Death Stranding from Hideo Kojima. Deathloop, the new game from Bethesda set to release on September 14th, 2021, is a really, really interesting looking game. It has you playing as Colt, an extraordinary assassin who's on Black Reef Island, trapped in a time loop. You have to take out 8 priority targets in order to break the time loop and escape, all the while battling the island's natural inhabitants, plus another assassin who is also highly trained, highly capable. Looks to be a super interesting game. I know a lot of people are excited about it, myself included. You can check out the 9 minutes of gameplay that we saw from the Sony State of Play event in the link in the description below. Also, the new director's cut of Death Stranding from acclaimed video game director Hideo Kojima. It looks like it's going to be expanded gameplay, new missions, new equipment. You can check out the first look to the director's cut also at the link in the description. Black Widow is absolutely crushing it in the cinemas. Steven Dorff, eat your heart out, man. Also, you could be LeBron James. Digitally, anyway. LeBron James got dropped in the last few days as a playable athlete in Fortnite. So if you want to feel what it's like to step into the skin of a world-class athlete all while shooting your friends with crazy guns, go ahead and check out that new skin. It looks to be a lot of fun. That wraps it up for major headlines and brings us into new releases. There's quite a few new games coming out this week, you guys. First and foremost, Where the Heart Leads. Where the Heart Leads is a narrative-based game that releases for PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 on July 13th. From the studio, it says to be a narrative-based game that has you sort of stepping into the skin of Wit, a farmer who chases his dog into a sinkhole only to find himself in a very surreal world where he's sort of going back through time and facing some of the most crucial decisions of his life. It is supposed to be a very emotional game, lots of highs, lots of lows, that has players making very crucial decisions that can lead to about one of 12 or so different endings. GameRant gave the game 4 out of 5 stars and said, quote, offers an amazing emotional experience with many endings that would rival games with the best replay value. It looks to be pretty interesting, and you can check it out starting on July 13th. Lost at Sea, another interesting title in the sort of narrative gameplay genre, is also releasing this week. Lost at Sea is a narrative game about life, or rather what life was. It has you playing as a character stranded on a gorgeous island that goes through different biomes and beautiful locations, solving riddles and unlocking keys to lost memories. You can check out the trailer and the gameplay at the link in the description below. This one looks pretty promising. It's actually a very beautiful game, and again, some interesting things happening in sort of the narrative gameplay genre this week. Let's get that adrenaline pumping, baby. That is right, Formula One from EA Sports 2021 releases this week on July 16th, and for the first time is introducing a story mode into the franchise. IGN called it the best looking and most customizable installment of the long-running Codemasters series to date. You can pick up your copy July 16th for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Blast from the Cyberpunk past, ladies and gentlemen. That is right, Bloober is re-releasing Observer System Redux, which is a sort of reimagining of their 2017 game Observer. Allegedly, the game is almost 20% longer, so some new story bits, as well as has some very, very interesting upgrades to the graphics and other features of gameplay with the new-gen consoles. Bloober is the studio behind a few different titles in the horror genre and recently announced a partnership with Konami, and there are rumors swirling that they might be developing the next Silent Hill game. So keep an eye out on this re-release of theirs, and keep an eye for more titles coming from them in the future. And finally, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword is coming to Nintendo Switch. This was originally released for the Wii back in, I think, 2011, but is coming to Nintendo Switch. There's been some mixed reviews about the game, or rather mixed feelings, I guess, from the community. And, you know, maybe you can play it on that new OLED Switch that you bought. You can check out more about what our thoughts are on that particular piece of hardware in this video over here. Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword is coming to Switch July 16th. That is it as far as new releases go this week, you guys. We got a few promising titles in the narrative genre of gameplay, but that brings us to game update. Now, not a lot in gaming updates, but WitcherCon, which happened on July 9th, told us about a DLC that will be coming to The Witcher 3 that is going to be inspired from the Netflix series. We don't have a precise release date for this DLC quite yet, but it did say that it was coming soon. I'd love to hear in the comments below what you guys are hoping for from this particular update. Is it just going to be purely cosmetic? Is there going to be maybe some new storylines and things like that to play? I'm curious to see how the integration of the Netflix series is going to go with the existing game. And what a perfect segue into our film and TV section of the G-Mineo update, because finally they have done it. At WitcherCon on July 9th, we finally got to see a full-length trailer for the new season 2 of The Witcher, and it is juicy. Oh man. Ciri and Geralt are going back to the home of the Witchers. Ciri looks like she's going to be getting some training from Geralt. It looks like there's some exciting new monsters, some excellent action that's going to be coming up in this new series, and we finally get to look a little bit deeper into Geralt's past. I'm very, very excited about the new season. I'm definitely going to watch it as soon as it comes out. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys are most excited about, if there's something in particular that you're looking forward to, some tidbit of lore. But the trailer is fantastic. You can check it out at the link in the description, and it is And I kind of already talked about this in my headline section, but Black Widow is absolutely crushing it at the box office. It has become the first movie to ever hit the 100 million opening weekend mark since the beginning of the pandemic, and from the MCU has had the third highest grossing weekend of any origin story film within the franchise, behind Black Panther and Captain Marvel. I also have it on good authority from somebody you may know that it is one of the funniest Marvel movies. Mark compared it to like Deadpool and Thor Ragnarok, so I haven't seen it yet, but I'm super excited. If it is that funny indeed, then it's gonna be good. But that's it for the film and TV segment, which brings us to our setup spotlight for the week. And you guys, this one is amazing. From I Am Milks, I think that's how you say it. I don't know. I'll put his Instagram title somewhere here on the screen, but it's a little bit different from some of the ones that I've done in the past. As you guys know, I'm a fan of those sort of bright, vibrant colors, and this one has these beautiful sunset and earth hues that makes it look really warm and inviting. It's also a very minimalistic setup, which I'm super into. There's not a lot of clutter. It's just clean, streamlined. It looks very comfortable. I love this space. Absolutely beautiful. I Am Milks, you're doing it right, man. Congratulations. The setup is mint. But that pretty much wraps it up for the G-Mineo Weekly update, you guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys are most excited for. Are there any of the games that are coming out this week that you're definitely looking forward to playing? Have you seen Black Widow yet? What are your guys' thoughts? Are you excited for the new Witcher series? What do you guys think about Mario getting sold for $1.56 million? I mean, that is insane. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and we will catch you in the next one. Thank you guys so much for your support, and as always, game it till you make it. Bye, guys.